want you to just give a summary of your thoughts about the educational framework in Africa and why we are facing some sort of slow progression.
Yes, that's a very good, a good way to start. The education system in Africa. As we know that the education system in Africa is not our education system. The education system is practically imperial, meaning Africa, almost all countries, the exception of the Ethiopia and Liberia, were colonized. So the question is, what is the nature of education in Africa? And this is when I wrote my book, I wrote a book about, it's called Imperialism 2.0, Why Africa? And in the first chapter, the first paragraph, the question was, with the exception of Ghana, which got independence in 1957, and Guinea in 1958, and most of the sub-Saharan African countries got their independence back in 1960s. So why, since then, after independence up to today, we are still behind? It is one thing which make Africa behind. It is education system. There is something called the colonial blueprint. If you ask me what happened in Tanganyika, now Tanzania, on December 9, 1961, or what happened in December 12, 1963 in Kenya, what happened was the colonial masters lowering down the flag of Britain and rising up the flag of Tanganyika or Tanzania later, then the flag of Kenya, the flag of Ghana in the year, flag of all African countries. But there are certainly few things that didn't happen. They lower the flag, you drink, you celebrate that we are independent. But they didn't break what we call the colonial blueprint, the template, and which was highly embedded in education system. If we go back a little bit, it's like this way. At the stage of imperialism, the last stage of capitalism, colonial masters were forced to move from Britain, from Germany, from wherever, to come to Africa and other countries to get raw materials and areas for their manufactured goods. But it was so